It's like sex. It's like finishing a brutal workout. It's a feeling you can't explain. It's a calm, endorphins, happiness, freedom. I promise you, legend, that will start your day like nothing, right?
What's up, legend? Second point is
there's dirt on my hands.
Let me ask you, how would your life be different without any mental roadblocks? What is happening, legend? Hope you are absolutely crushing it today. Happy Monday it is. Happy Monday. Look at this one. Little afternoon tea. I got my apple cider vinegar, turmeric, chili, and ginger in it. So you got a power drink here with all that in it, plus a lemon, plus pink Himalayan salt. That's my little power drink. I usually do that every single morning. And that's part of my power routines. And that's basically what I'm gonna talk with you about today. What are some habits that literally have changed the way I think, the way I operate my life, and basically changed my life in the direction I wanna go. And habits, if you go back over time, it's created back then when there was basically nothing around, right? And the animals had to find a way to basically survive. Literally in their system, their nerve system had to figure out a way for them to navigate and basically save energy and save their life ultimately. When they're out in the forest and stuff and they turn right, and then they turn left again, they knew over there will be stored some nuts over there. And they knew that, okay, if they turn right, went straight, there will be danger over there. So they basically built a system within themselves to sort of save energy, save time, and save life ultimately. Fast forward, right? Put it into your own life. Let's say that you had to literally think over every single activity you would do. You would be out of your mind within you leaving the door in the morning, right? So habits are basically there for you to save life, and it's automatically. That's why you don't think about it. That's why bad habits are so easy to just run with. That bad habits, oftentimes it's things there's good in the moment. It makes you feel good in the moment, right? Eating the ice cream, doing the drug, drinking alcohol, right? Sleeping in. These are all things that give you instant reward. Where on the other side, good habits oftentimes are hard in the beginning, right? There's no reward of waking up early. There's no reward of exercising. It comes down the track. So that's why good habits are hard to start, right? And bad habits are hard to break. What I'm gonna talk with you about, I'm gonna talk to you about simple things that basically change the way that I'm operating my life every single day. Literally changed me from being a drug addict, absolute no vision or no sense of direction for the future, to where I am today, 7-8 years later. These 5 habits have literally changed my life. So number 1, train my body every single day. You know that exercise is great. We don't need to go into details about why is that. But what I see is that when we train the body, something happens up in our mindset. We get focused, we get disciplined, we get confidence. It's developing and it's rebuilding new pathways in your brain of like, it's really, really hard to explain what exercise actually does, but it literally reprograms your mind and the way you start seeing about yourself and the way you start looking at yourself. Number 2 is the ongoing study of personal development. And I would probably say hands down, this is one of the Mac Daddies. This is one of the things that really elevated the way I am thinking and the way I'm operating my life today. What you're allowing into your life in terms of what are you watching, what are you listening to, what are you absorbing, right? This is really what's gonna influence you. So again, it's back to who do you hang out with? Who is your friends? Who is your colleagues? Who is your family? Who is the people that you're gathering information from every single day? So number 3, the habits that really changed my life is basically having higher expectations for myself. Thinking higher about myself. Thinking higher about what I want to achieve. Higher about what I want in my life. It all starts with you and the way you're thinking, legend. I promise you, it all starts with you. But you need to cultivate this first, right? You need to start with yourself. You can't run around in mud and expect being clean. You gotta clean up in that garden. You gotta clean up in your mind to start opening up and thinking about different things. I promise you, going on trips, going to conferences, study personally develop, getting new circle of influence around you, starting a business. Starting a business has probably been one of the greatest personally developed experience I've been in so far. Like hands down. You don't get more thrown at you that you're gonna handle and grow into. Number 4 is learn how to turn the negative into positive. And how do you do that? Well, you do that again, going back to your principles of what you learned in your training, in your mindset, in your personal development, right? Having a new sense of like, you know what? I know it's hard right now, but I'm using this adversity I'm feeling right now as fuel for what I want to do. What can I learn from this situation here? The sooner you can come to acceptance of something happens, then you can move on. It's back to your baseline again. It's back to your identity. Who is the person you are? Because that person will always come up. Never dwell. It can be hard, it can be sad, it can be tough, but never dwell upon something negative, right? It will always be positive. You just gotta come to the acceptance and then you can flip it around and move in a new direction, legend. So that was the number 4. Number 5, and the last one of the 5 habits that changed my life is waking up at 5 a.m. So easy, so simple. I don't want to do it, but it's just such an amazing thing to do for yourself. Not because you're waking up at 5 a.m., but because you are, first of all, you are up before everybody else. Something magical has happened when the sun is not up yet. You're like, it's calm, it's quiet, right? I'm sitting on my little bike over here, right? At 5:10, I'm on my bike. I got my water, apple cider vinegar, down. I'm on my bike, 20 minutes, high intensity while I'm watching something I'm learning from. And then I'm having a shower, hot and cold shower. And then I sit in here and then I meditate. It's like sex. It's like finishing a brutal workout. It's a feeling you can't explain. It's a calm, endorphins, happiness, freedom, control, confidence, self-esteem. They're just flowing through that power routine I'm doing there. I promise you, legend, that will start your day like nothing. It's because of the mindset you develop by doing that. When you start cultivating these things, I promise you, you will elevate yourself, you will elevate who you are, and I promise you, legend, you will raise your baseline and raise your life. That's it. So again, remember to subscribe, click the button below, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, Simon Thompson across the board. I look forward to see you in the next video.